Yo, 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 what's going on, my people? It's your girl, Ryder Creator. I'm a little bit behind. I should have been here a little while before. Forgive me for my little tardiness. I don't usually be off time, but I wanted to get into what I have about Liam Payne from the group One Direction. What I got when I asked the ancestors, because the minute, so let me start off, let me go in my book because I had a lot to say. Let me get to it. So, hi. Hey, Josh. How are you, sweetie pie? Good to see you, honey bunny. So, how you been, honey? Did you get your play shot? So, yeah. Just checking on you. I'm good, my dear. That's good, sweetie. So, um, hopefully not yet. Now that they pushed it back to January, I'ma hurt them. I'm about to go fight them for you. Okay. So, um, I wanted to talk about today. All right, I'm gonna be praying about it. But today, I wanted to talk about Liam from the group One Direction. His full name is Liam Payne. It's so sad what happened on October the 16th. Supposedly, reports were that he fell from a third floor balcony in Argentina, out of a hotel, over a hotel balcony. But when I seen the balcony, you can't just fall from that. And then somebody I was talking to recently told me that the news reports were saying uh, that he could have been unconscious when he fell. That's not something that you could fall from unconscious after I seen it. His dad was like, hello, I'm so sorry. I don't know what's going on with my reception, but I'm trying to get this together. I don't know what's going on. Now that I go live, now they want to mess up my reception. Really, though, people? Really, though? So, I don't know what's the last thing y'all heard, so I'm going to kind of go a little bit back, but I don't feel like this reception is clear. I don't know. What is going on? The minute I go live is the minute it wants to mess up the reception. Now that's crazy as hell because it was just fine before. So anyway, I'm trying to find a sweet spot where I feel like it is good. I don't know. I hope it's good. I can't see no bars of reception. I don't see nothing on my thing. The only thing I see is the arrows that's saying that it's receiving some type of signal, but hopefully it is receiving. So anyway, Let me go on for what I was saying. Um, so what they said that he fell up. So then I talked to somebody that said that he might have been unconscious when he fell, which is crazy. How can you be unconscious if you fell? What are you trying to say? He was sleepwalking or something? That is insane. So anyway, so then I also heard they said that pills and all this stuff was scattered about in his hotel room and stuff, which I don't believe. I don't believe that um pills was scattered all over the place, and I'm gonna tell you why. I'm gonna get down to everything I asked and the questions that I got answered, and I haven't received a direct message from Liam. What I mean is, Liam hasn't sent me any visions or dreams that showed me what happened. So I haven't received the direct messages from Liam yet, but I have asked the ancestors and Liam's guides or Liam or anyone who could. That if I did receive direct messages, it would have been from my divine rights because I can't. I have not literally had a dream or visions from him. So let me get into what I got so far and where I'm kind of stuck at. I really need good brains to um come through and try to give me something from there. So let me start off with what I said. So when I first heard about Liam's death, that he supposedly fell off the third floor balcony of a hotel, I did not believe it. I just told y'all that too. I did not believe it. So I immediately asked the ancestors, was he murdered? Was his life taken? Because they try to paint it as an accident, but the way it sounded like no accident. And if you see this balcony and this hotel room, it's not no way it could be an accident. Maybe if you was leaning over the balcony and fell over, but I don't think it happened like that because that's not what I got from my divine rights. Now, let me go into that. So, um, when I asked, was he murdered, they said yes. Okay. And they have been saying yes ever since October the 16th. Okay. They have been saying yes the whole entire time. It's not a time that they said no. They said yes every time. I asked, was it an accident? They said no. So they keep trying to paint this scenario that he accidentally fell over the balcony. But if you see the balcony, you can't accidentally fall over this balcony. Only if you was leaning forward like you wanted to flip over the balcony. Like that's the only way. So anyway, so I later learned that there were all types of pills scattered around the room. This is what they said, reports. I asked, was the room crime scene or his death scene with the pills staged? The ancestors say yes. So they said it was staged, okay? So hold on for a second. So, excuse me, I had to get some water real quick because my throat is messed up because this weather is crazy. It'll be hot one second, it's 80 degrees one day, and it's 50 degrees the next day. So, so back to what I was saying. So they said that the scene was staged, the whole pills scattered about. So I was also told that the hotel staff has something to do with the KILLER allowing this person access to Leo. Excuse me. Mm. So I was told that the hotel staff had something to do with allowing this person access to Liam. As a matter of fact, I think I asked, was it a man or a woman? It was a man, right? Right. So it was a man that pushed him. So let me get to that. I said, I asked, was he pushed? And they said yes. I asked, was it a robbery? They said no. So they was not there. Whoever the person came up, was it only one person there? Yeah. So it was only one person there. And they came up for something, but it was not a robbery. Let me ask this. Did they come up to take Liam's life? No. Okay. Okay. So that wasn't the intention when the person came up. Now, I also asked, was the industry involved in this murder? And they said no, absolutely not. So that's for the conspiracy theorists. I don't know why. It just made me immediately ask, was the industry involved? And I ain't even on that conspiracy theorist with Illuminati and all that. I really don't be into that type of stuff. But the way this was sounding, the way that they staged the scene and all that type of stuff, usually when stuff like that is done, the industry or some high ranking people in some type of important industry or well off established people usually are involved with trying to stage a scene or paint a narrative. So, what else was I? Excuse me. Wait a minute, excuse me. This weather is tearing me up. So, um, hey, Cold Pepsi, how are you, honey bunny? So, it's good to see you. I ain't seen you in a long time, Missy. So, um, so I asked, wait a minute, I gotta get some more water. Wait a minute, I'm about to try to, wait a minute, hold on for 1 second. I'm about to try to put this cover on me because I don't know. I'm just all messed up. This weather is tearing me up. It's like, I feel like I got a cold or something. You said you still got your grandson? What? Excuse me. I gotta get some water. I don't know what is going on. I've been coughing all day. I had stopped, but now it started up again. So you said you still got your grandson. So what's going on with him? What you got custody of him, or you just got him for time, for like the time being? You said it's the changing of the weapon. Yes, girl, it's tearing me up, and I ain't been like this in a whole entire, maybe more than a year. I ain't been sick, coughing, or like that. I don't know, in a long time. I started, look, I had got some candy delivered to me, some Reese's Pieces, the pumpkins or something for Halloween, but it ain't to give away. It was for me to eat, right? And I started to eat that. I said, no, you don't need to eat that. You already coughing. You don't need to eat that because next thing you know, you really be sick, child. Don't do it to yourself. So anyway, but tell grandson I said hi. Give him some kisses. So, so, um, so where was I at with Liam? So I asked, was the industry involved? That's for the Illuminati type of people, whatever, conspiracy, whatever you want to say. But they said absolutely not. The industry is not involved. Now, what I wanted to get into, Mr. Honey, I don't know what's going on. Hmm. Exactly. Exactly. And that's okay. You know what? Don't even look at it as a hindrance. Look at it as a blessing. Look at it that somebody else is watching over him. Thank God. Because imagine what would be happening if you weren't involved or alerted of this situation. Could you imagine? Girl, I had the craziest dream and it was like a true story. I think I figured out what I'm going to do with all the spirits and people's dreams that I have. When people come to me in dreams and visions and all that stuff, I think I'm gonna put it all together like as like a movie. Like you know how Crash the movie was? That's how I think I'm gonna put it together because um it's just some gripping things that when I said thank God and you know how this could turn out, literally just maybe 2 days ago at the most, I had a dream about these parents that really effed up. I and just seeing it from the baby's eyes, it was like I was seeing it from everybody's perspective. I almost feel like I was God's eyes watching this whole entire situation. But at a time, I was the baby mama in the situation. I was seeing through her eyes at one time, but at another time, I was watching over everybody. Like, I don't really know what unfolded that made the baby get put in the foster care system. But if I was the baby mama, that means that the baby got taken from me and my guy. So this father was involved in his child's life on an everyday basis. Like this baby was only like 4 or 5, right? At the oldest, he was 5, but he was only like 4 or 5 and he got put in the system. I'm not going to say he was in a group home, but he was like in foster care. So he was like to the state. It was like a house that um houses people, that have been put in foster care, right? And remember I said his baby 4 or 5. So his dad was still visiting him at the time. Like I felt like me as the baby mama and him as the baby daddy was on some type of drugs, okay? And I felt like I don't know if that was the reason that the baby got taken or if we became homeless as a result or if some type of crazy situation that involved the police happened that but something happened when the baby was with us which made the baby get removed. Now this baby hated it here because all he knows and what is his normal is us, me, the baby mama in the dream, and that baby father. Now, as crazy as it is to everybody else on the outside looking in, to that baby that's home, and those parents do be always there. So that's all he knows. So he absolutely hates it at this place. The father be coming to visit him on the regular, and then he takes him to the beach. So wherever it was where a beach is. I don't know what city this was or state this was, but it's wherever a beach is. So this baby literally snuck out the foster home. Like it's like a foster, yeah, like the foster I don't know. I dare to say foster home because that give you the impression that it's a family. But no, it's like a house for children that have been put in foster care. So so he snuck. You said you on something here. Yeah. So he snuck out this baby, 4 or 5. He snuck out in the middle of the night to go find his daddy because the daddy come get him and see him and visit with him, even though he just could not leave him like that, even though, you know, so the boy knows where his daddy is, and the daddy is literally homeless. He sleeps on the beach, right? The baby just came. This is how this happened in my dream. Yo, this could almost make me cry. Forgive me if I do start crying because I remember this so real. Like I was like looking in on this moment. So the baby like absolutely hated it there. So he snuck out the house in the middle of the night to go to the beach where his dad sleep, and he was like he like pushed on him. You know how you try to wake somebody up as a kid? He pushed on him and said, "Hey, pop." And the dad was so in shock, like, what is he doing here right now in the middle of the night? He started to fuss at him, like, what have you done? Why are you here? You snuck out of there. What? Like, he started to say all those things, but he just said, hey, son, or hey, boy, and then just took him on his like chest and they just went to sleep for a couple of hours. Or I don't know if the dad went to sleep, but the little boy went to sleep. And so the dad just held him in his arms and had like they was there on the beach and a couple of hours like, and the little boy had on rain boots. I don't know why, but this is what he felt like he needed to go find his dad because it wasn't raining, but that's what he had on. Okay. He only 4, so bear with him. So he only 4 or 5. He had on these yellow rain boots and they had blue in them too. Like blue was in the top part of the shoe. So anyway, so he just said, "Hey son," or "Hey boy," and he just took him in his arms and let him lay on his chest, and he just held him, and it's almost like the dad just let it be what it was. He felt like now was not the time to chastise him. He going through a lot his damn self. Talking about the baby. So so yeah, he said he knew he was going around water. That's right, kid logic. so so then he took it. So he stayed there with the boy for about, let's just say, 3 or 4 hours. He let them, he let the boy feel like it's another day with dad, just a normal day. And then he carried him back to he like literally broke in the foster home to put him back because he knew if he would just run with him, now they both gonna be wanted and it's gonna be worse than ever. But he didn't want to fuss at him for what happened. So the little boy was so angry when he woke up though and found out he was back there. He was so angry with his father, like right. So then it just fast forwards to like months later, like so it fast forward 2 months later or whatever. And this is when I'm seeing through the baby mama eyes, like I'm the baby mama. But I knew it wasn't me because the person I was calling mom was Puerto Rican and I'm straight up black. So I just I it was like I was saying, "Mom, stop," because look, so the dad now. So we also had a 8 or 9 year old child, right? But the child didn't get taken by the system because the child was not present to whatever happened when they took the baby. So now this is like months later. Now I have the baby back in my custody. Now the father is trying to get established and get prove to the people that he can have the child. So he doesn't need approval by child services to be able to be in his son's life, like have him with him, have him stay at his place and all this. He moved in with this lady I don't know if he was doing the lady, but I got the feeling that like it's some type of arrangement they got going on. But me as the baby mama, for some reason, I was not in my feelings about it. It was like we had broke up or something, and but we always gonna be family. He got my children. You know what I'm saying? So and he always gonna have access to his children because he will never hurt them. Right. So that's how I felt about it in the dream. I could tell that's how I felt about it. And my family was his family. Like like, I don't know if his family was no longer alive or what, but my family was like his family. Like, you know, so anyway, this lady was in the kitchen in this apartment that he in with this lady. I don't know if he's renting a room from this lady or if he, doing his damn thing as to have a place to stay type shit, right? So so regardless of that, I was like, I got a surprise for you. Like I'll come up and the baby is hiding around the corner of the kitchen. He's in the kitchen. The lady is in the kitchen. I was like, I got a surprise for you. I was like, surprise, come on out, surprise. Like, and it was the baby. And he was like, Daddy. And he was like, Daddy, so he like because the dad was really tall. He probably was like 6'5", 6'6", 6'7". Hold up. You said that every time I get ready to put wait a minute. You said every time I get ready to put oh wow. So so I was like, I got a surprise for you. I like surprise. Come on, come out, surprise. Talking to the little boy. So he was like, if you want to, you could just look on my description box and leave it in my email. I got my email address my email address listed in my description box of my lives. So if you want to do it that way, you can do it that way. But yeah. So ooh, ooh, ooh. Let me take a picture of that. Oh, damn it. Hold up. All right, I got a picture of it. You can take it off now. I got a picture of it. You can take it off now, boo boo. Go ahead, take it off, boo. I don't know if you did already. Oh shit. I did not mean to do that. I meant to hide the shit and it came up. I don't know how the fuck I'm gonna do that. Damn it. I'm so sorry. I made a mistake and put it up there for a flash and I didn't mean to do that. Girl, I'm so damn dumb. But anyway, damn it. So I was trying to hide it and I didn't know it was gone already. And I made a mistake and made the shit show up. I'm sorry. But I tried to take it off as fast as I did it. I hit it again, but I hope I didn't. I know it came up for a little second. I don't know how I'm gonna do that, but I'm gonna try to. So anyway, so I was saying, can you hear me? Can you still hear me? Let me see. It's saying it got good reception, but this thing is so funny acting. So anyway, so um so we was in the kitchen. He was messing with this woman, I think they was messing with each other. I don't know, but it ain't my business because we're not together now. He was staying with this lady to have a place to stay. I was staying with my mother and my family because something happened which made us not have a place to stay anymore. So so I had got the custody of the baby back, and now we was trying to make sure he get his visitation rights. So my mom was over there. She was Puerto Rican, right? She was a big Puerto Rican woman, really. Like, and my little sister, she was like 14 or something like that, 15. And she looked like she half Puerto Rican and half black or something because something about the way her hair was. Cause my mother looked straight up Puerto Rican. So she definitely had Puerto Rican. I don't know what the way it looked. So you can't hear me? Okay, okay. So yeah. So she was like, so the lady act like she got agitated by us being there, and she just left and went to her room. Now he ain't say nothing. The lady was cooking something. We didn't want nothing of her cooking or whatever. And so then my mom was clouded. Like when the lady left, she was like, you with her big blubbery ass. And she was like, ooh, like marking her, acting like she was a big lady. Like, I like, Mom, stop. Look. And he just was shaking his head like that's like his mother too. He already know how she is, and he just shook his head like she crazy, right? And I said, "Stop, Bob." Because the child services person was coming, and my little sister was trying to get because she taller than me. She taller than me and the mom, right? She's taller than me and my mom in the dream or whatever. And like my mom probably like five, I don't know, 5'6", 5'7" at the most. And she probably my baby sister was taller than me. So she was probably like 5'9". At the most, she was going to be 5'10". I don't think she was 5'10". I think she was like 5'9". So she could reach these mirrors. She was wiping off the mirrors with the I was getting the lower parts what I could reach, and she was getting what she could reach. And so we was wiping off the mirrors with a paper towel and a Windex and try to get it together. But that was the dream. But something about that baby on the beach where he was like, "Hey, Pop," something about that just gets me so shook up on the inside, like because that baby he could have been harmed in the streets. It might not have been that far from the foster home, but a 4-year-old to 5-year-old in the middle of the night going to find his father, like that was so dangerous. And anything could have happened to him, but he didn't give a damn. He was trying to go to see his father because that's his normal, and he hated it there at the foster home. So it just made me think about that. Like, thank God somebody alerted you and they did not put the baby in other people's hands. You know what I'm saying? So that's what I was really saying. But yeah, so so let me put on my silent thing. I'm glad that nothing happened so far, but let me put it on the silent in case something do happen. So look, as soon as I put on the silent, something came up that would have been making a noise. That's funny as crap. So so back, but I think what I decided was I was going to start putting those dreams because I'll be having a lot of dreams of people, spirits, people that done passed over. I don't know all these people. So I don't know what to do with this. I have not found everybody that sent me a dream or found out who they were. Like right now, I found Elijah Vu, the little 3-year-old baby that was missing, but I did not find the little girl that was in the dream as well. And she showed me her getting kidnapped. That somebody that she kind of knew from around her father's way. She was probably like 11. She probably was like 11. And somebody and her mom was not fit. Let's just say it like that. Yes, God protected him. She probably was like 11. Now I found out about this little boy. I thought I was finding out where the girl was from, and the ancestors sent me Wisconsin. They told me Wisconsin. Like that's called clairaudience. They said it to me like Wisconsin. So I thought it was about the girl because that's what I was asking about at the time when they told me Wisconsin. When I looked up Wisconsin missing child or whatever, it kept saying something about this 3-year-old little boy. Now I'm thinking it's about the girl. At first, I wouldn't even look at the boy thing. I was looking for the girl because I thought that's what they was leading me to, because that's exactly what I was asking about at the time. So, so when I just decided, something just told me to look at the little boy. When I seen the little boy, it was the exact little boy in my dreams. Like, except his hair didn't look blonde in the pictures that I seen in reality. And what I seen in the dream, his hair was so blonde, but I believe it's because he came from heaven. He came from the light to come see me and tell me what happened to him. Like to try, as a 3-year old could try to tell me what happened to him. Like he showed up. I talked about this on my channel, but he showed up and he like repeated this phrase, and something about this phrase was supposed to tell me about what happened to him. The way he said it was supposed to tell me what happened to him. Is like I had to study everything about this dream to try to understand what happened to him. And I believe the things that I picked up and came up with were right. It's just that they haven't figured out the fullness of it, because I believe the person care that his mother left him in with her shady behind. I believe she sold that baby to that man for 10 or 11 days. He was supposed to be in his care. And she talking about because he was misbehaving. He was not a bad baby. He was 3 years old. How bad can you be at 3 years old? Stop it. So yo, and when he was in front of me, he stayed in one place. What 3-year old you know stay in one place? He had his little juice box and he stayed in one place. He might have like swayed from side to side, but that's it. He did not move at all. So he was not no bad child. He was not no wild child. He wasn't even wild for a boy. Like, you know, boys, they be busy. She was lying, and she said I think she sold him for Durugs. I might have spelled that wrong. Drugs. Forgive me. I think I said that backwards. But yeah, Drugs. She sold, I believe she sold the baby for that. To that man to let him have her baby for 10 to 11 days. And the man took the baby out in less than that. And then he panicked after he did that. And the reason why he did that is because he was doing unsavory things to people, and Elijah just happened to overhear something and he repeated it. And when the man heard him repeat it, he took him out because he felt like Elijah was a risk to expose him and what he's doing. And I believe that man was a serial Killer, actually. And so what Elijah heard him say, he repeated, and the man took him out because of that. Ain't that some bull crap? 3 years old. Okay? He was 3 years old, and this man was doing all types of stuff to this little boy. He was putting him in ice baths. It is sickening. If you look up Elijah Vu, what happened? They just found him. If you look it up, you will be like, oh my God. It is sickening stuff. Like, yo, the angels is still trying to work on him and Cody Bigsby. I don't know if you know about him, but both of them, they still are having a hard time adjusting, like knowing that they are safe because of the effed up predicaments that their parent and their family have put them in. Like, it's crazy. So, yeah, they be trying to, like, let them know you're safe. Like, every time they have nightmares, like, the things these babies been through is really ridiculous. Both of them passed away at 3 years old. No, not passed away. Lives were taken at 3 years old. Okay? So, yeah, just wicked. You are very right. Yup. And so I was asking them, I said, do they help each other through? They're like, yeah, they be trying to help each other through, because they both in the same situation. They both had the same problems, same nightmares. They try to be each other distraction, and just, have fun with each other, trying to take each other mind off of what they've been through. But they only could do but so much. So the grown-ups be trying to, like, let them know whenever they see them struggling, or even tossing and turning in their sleep, or whatever they be doing, having their nightmares, waking up in the night. I don't really know, but I know they said they be having nightmares. The kids be having nightmares. And I couldn't blame them for that, because the type of abuse they faced, it was ridiculous. Like, and so anyway, yeah. But they just pick them up and just rub them till they go back to sleep, and tell them you are safe. Nobody will hurt you. Nobody can ever hurt you again. Nobody will ever hurt you again. We will not allow it. We love you. You are loved here. That's what they tell them. Try to tell them they loved. It's so sad. Like people be trying to pick up the pieces for these babies. It's so sad. And they doing the best they can, because that doesn't mean it only can help but so much. These babies' psyche have been messed up severely because of what they've been through. Yeah. So let me get back to Leah from One Direction. So I asked um was the industry involved? They said no, the industry was not involved. In his death. Who was the person that I asked, was it a man or a woman? They said it was a man. I asked, was it somebody that worked for hotel staff? And they said no, but they also let me know I'm kind of close when I'm saying something about hotel staff, but it was not hotel staff. So I was like, well, what do you mean by that? Is this somebody else that worked for hotel staff? I said, it wasn't security. And that, no, that's what they said I was close about. I said, was it security? And they said, like, no, but they made this motion, like, kind of like I'm getting closer. Like, instead of just saying no. So I was like, well, how? Okay, so it's not hotel staff and it's not security. But I was like, oh, what else could it be? And they were saying I'm close to by hotel staff. I'm like, well, what could a person, what could hotel staff, I don't know. I can't even think of what hotel staff could be. I don't know. So I asked, what could hotel staff be or whatever? Like, I mean, what security could it be? I said, I know hotels don't got no bouncers like a club or something. And they said no, but I don't know what else to guess. They tell me I'm close when I say security, but it's not security. What the hell does that mean? Like, I can't even think of what it could mean. Do you know? Like, I can't even think what it could mean. So, um, I guess that's all I got for today because I still need help with if anybody have any idea, if anybody see this and see it through to this point, please leave in my description box, or I mean not description box, please leave in my comments um what type of occupation could be close to security, but is not the exact hotel staff. The hotel staff allowed this person. Oh, let me ask this. Was it a delivery person? No. Oh no. Oh no. They said no to a delivery person. But they said security was the closest thing that I have guessed out of anything to it, but I just don't know. So Um, so now I'm on a mission to find out what type of occupations, if anything comes to mind, if anybody makes it this far in there, please list in my comments what type of occupation you think this person could have that pushed Liam. Because that's what I get. I get this was not an accident. Liam did not do this to himself, that he was pushed, and the other scenarios and stories they saying don't make sense once you see the scene of the crime, because that's what it is, a crime. So, you hear that? Your ancestors going off on the sideline. They agree it was a crime. So, that's what we got to say. And I'm gonna figure out what this occupation was, but I don't. Do you want me to stay on guessing? No, they said don't do it. Just but I don't know what it could be. I need help from people to tell me what type of occupation will be close to a security guard. Was it a bodyguard? No. Okay, it wasn't a bodyguard. Nope. Okay. And they said he didn't know them, so it wouldn't be his bodyguard if it was. All I know is, did he know them? No. So right. So is security guard or security is the closest thing to that. And I asked, was it an altercation that happened like before him being pushed? He said no. They did not get into a fight. Did you say no? Yeah. Okay. So he said he did not get into a fight. Um, whatever happened, the person just pushed him. If you see the way the rooms is made, you would understand. Like, because it don't have no doors. It don't have no windows separating the balcony and the room. Like, it's just like, or unless the windows was open, but it seemed like it didn't have no windows or doors to the balcony. You just walk through the curtain and you there. And so I don't know. I don't know if the person just got mad with him and just pushed her. I don't really know. Is that what happened? No, I can't. And they said that the person did not come there to take his life. So I can't understand how this ended up like this. I You said, was he drugged? Let me ask that. Hold up. So, my bad, y'all. This reception is playing games with me. Was he drugged? No. And you know what's crazier, Cole Pepsi? They said that it was it was chamazepam, all types of prescription pills, different types, all sprinkled all over the room. I felt like, and they said, when I asked God and ancestors, they said that that was a staged scene. So why did they do that? What was they trying to do? You can't hear me? Oh man. Wait a minute. Hold up. Oh shucks. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me? Can you hear me now, Pap? No sound. Hold up. Let me come back and come back in. Hold up. Can you hear me now? You can't hear me? Hold up. I'm about to see if I could come back out and come back in. How do I come back out and come back in? If I leave, I don't know if I'm a ah. Wait a minute. I don't want to end the stream. Yeah, let me leave the studio and come back. Changes may not be saved. What the fuck does that mean? Wait a minute. Can you hear me, boo? Can you hear me now? Hopefully, yes, because oh, you can hear me now. Okay, okay. Thank you. So yeah, you were saying right. That's why I asked. I don't even remember what we was talking about. Oh, about was he drugged? Yeah. So yeah, they said that, and they told me the scene was staged. So it's something fishy about that. Um, yeah, it's something weird about that. So yeah, I got to find out what's going on with that and find out. Yes, thank you. So I'm glad it started working again because it wasn't that I was too scared to do anything. It was telling me if I leave, the changes I made can't be reversed. I ain't know what that meant. Do that mean I could come back to my own stream? I was like, hold up. But yeah, so yeah, it's a lot of stuff that needs to be discovered. I need to know what was the job of this person that the hotel staff allowed in there, because that person is the key. That's the person who pushed them. And how did they come to that? Because the person didn't come up there for that. So how does something like that happen? I don't even know. And it's not somebody he knows. So yeah. So I think that's it. And that's all. Let me wait a minute. This is what I wanted to do. Go on my banner. Okay. So that's it, and that's all for today. Um, Thank you for the people that showed up. I appreciate your presence. Um, if you're interested in supporting my platform, the Cash App is scrolling across the bottom. Please support. I don't care how much, how little. It is always appreciated. Thank you in advance for the people that do choose to donate. Also, if you wish to contact me for any reason, if you wish to book a reading, I do readings. I do card readings. I do astrology readings. I do numerology readings. I do name readings. I do all types of readings. And I do divine and rod readings. Um, and as you see, my ancestors be turned all the way up. You'll never find another person who divine and rod sound like mine. Okay. So my ancestors be turned up. So anyway, so if you like a reading, or if you just like to contact me for any reason, the email is always listed in the description box. So thank you. That is appreciated. Um, I think that's it and that's all. Thank you for the people that came through. I appreciate your presence, everybody, no matter how long you stay, how short you stay, but it's always appreciated, Cold Pepsi, that you stay all the time. The whole entire time is very appreciated, sweetie. So thank you. You my angel, you my favorite angel. So yes, and a thank you to the grandson for putting up with my fussy behind. If you got to listen to this, ain't he like months old? Ain't he only months old? Is your grandson months old, or is he like years old? Is he a toddler or a baby? If he a baby that he can't move, thank you for putting up with me, grandson. So that's it. That's all. Thank you, y'all. I love y'all. Appreciate y'all. Mwah. Peace.